Hello, my name is Anthony Barmer. My audience here with my two parents, again, practicing social distance. Funny story is, I uploaded this video and the first time, I guess I didn't upload, so I'm here to do it again. I'm not scared to do it again. So, pretty much, I'm doing my informative essay for the second time, and hopefully it's the best one. So, pretty much, my informative essay is about why college athletes should be paid. Not, it's not persuasive, but it's a formative essay on why players should be paid. Pretty much, I'm giving you, in this speech, I'm giving you true facts, personal experience, because I played Division I football at Temple, which is a pretty prestigious university. When I was there, we went 8-4, went to a bowl game, beat top ranked teams, went not ranked top 25. And so I'm a very credible source when it comes to this. So pretty much, imagine you waking up at, I want to say, let's just say 4:30 every day, waking up, brushing your teeth before the sun's even out, and going to straight to lifts to work out. After lift, you have mandatory breakfast. After mandatory breakfast, you have meetings that's mandatory. Then you have to get ready for practice. Then you have practice. Practice is at least around like 2+ hours depending on the week or what type of season you in, whether it's spring ball, end season, winter workouts. Winter workouts is terrible. I'm not going to get into detail about that. Pretty much, I'm saying this is because this is serious matter. College athletes are being exploited. Their bodies are being exploited. Us working out all day, being done practice around 11 o'clock after the main meetings. So pretty much, I'm done practice at 12 o'clock, okay? Before practice, like I said, meetings, breakfast, lifts, all that. So I did a full day by 12 o'clock before people has even accomplished anything, okay? So after my meetings and practices and whatnot, I have school. School is, I'm a student athlete, so that's a need, it's a must. So with school though, it requires advisement meetings with your advisor, your student advisor, about your grades. You also have a mentor about your grades, a student mentor. You have assigned tutoring appointments that's mandatory. Whether you're passing class, have 9 in the class, 8 in the class, it's a must to do. So pretty much my day is over at 9 o'clock. I have school all day, 6 o'clock, 12 to 6, of 3-4 classes with tutoring meetings and advising meetings until 10 o'clock. And then I start to do homework. So I'm a full-time student with a full-time athlete, which doesn't really go hand in hand because I can't make money in any way. I can't get a side job that other people's doing. They're getting jobs on campuses around Chipotle's or any type of food businesses or even grocery stores, CVS's, anything I'm on that matter around the campuses and getting jobs to help some type of income. We don't have any income. The most we get of income is called per diem. Per diem is pretty much, say after a game, all restaurants is closed. All our food, our lunches is closed, dining halls is closed. They give you, say, max $10, $15. This is after a game on Saturday nights games, and you don't get much for $15. To give you a status on what my linemen eat, some linemen go just to some fast food restaurant and spend $30 easily without even thinking. So imagine a guy like that, a lineman, 300-pound, offensive tackle, trying to eat, but they only have income like that to make food, groceries, none of that stuff. A lot of players are living off the food that's given to us by the football team. I say that as because the football facility, lifting facility, we have chocolate milks, PB&Js, like Uncrustables, stuff like that. And some people are actually living off protein bars and the PB&Js and chocolate milks. It's kind of sick. But this just shows you why athletes need to be paid. Because how can we do school and football and have some type of income? We don't. There's no time for that. So where are we supposed to make money at? Where are we supposed to get groceries? Where are we supposed to get anything? Like even, luckily, people are supplied school supplies, but some people are not though. Some people are not. Imagine the books that have to be paid. Some people are not Some people are not getting full ride scholarships for books, and books is a ton of money in college, and everybody knows that. So some people are paying for books, paying for school, going to school not for free, and still have to do full-time football activities. I mean, you do the math. I don't get how you support yourself. I mean, you support yourself school wise and whatnot and all that. But some people are starving. To give you an example, I have teammates from Florida. Some people wasn't able to go back during Christmas break or other kind of breaks we had because they didn't have the money for transportation, whether it was a train, plane, or anything like that, which is sad because they wasn't able to go back to see their family. Or that some people have trouble in getting back. So vice versa. I'm saying this because it's a true matter. This is not just my team. There's a bunch of other college athletes going to the same thing that I have many of friends, whether it's basketball, football. I'm just giving you personal experience of football. But all my friends talk about daily. I have a friend actually. He goes to school in California. He literally just got back. And he was at he missed his mom's birthday, everyone's birthday, he missed his birthday. It's just ridiculous. He had the funds to get back. So this is just a true story, and just many reasons that keep accumulating on why athletes should be paid because there's no support system. College players are being exploited. I'm saying this, my coach or other coaches. I'm gonna give you my coach. He's being paid $5 million for 2 years. And he didn't finish his contract. I want to say before our bowl game, around the time December, he just left us. He didn't tell us immediately that he was accepting a job over at Georgia Tech, which is in Atlanta. So we had to find out through social media, and that just shows you how much of a business this whole NCAA is. It's really corrupt, because schools are making money off these players' names, off the likeness of teams. Some coaches are being paid. Like Jimbo Fisher is a famous coach around college football. He's now at Texas A&M. He's being paid $75 million for 10 years, while the players are being paid none. With the 120 plus players on that roster, and all the money the school's making off their names, and the most are we getting rewarded is per diems and gear. I mean, that doesn't accumulate. Some people question and try to say that's why you get free schooling, but you still have no money to support themselves. To give you another example of how players are being exploited, there was a game made by the NCAA, or EA Sports rather, a same game basis that makes like the 2K Sports basketball game, the Maddens, etc. like that, all the sports games pretty much. So the college football had a game like that. So did college basketball. All the NCAA sports have pretty much, college basketball being the most popular ones, have one. So pretty much, with this being said, they stopped making the games. They stopped making games because players that was around the time, since 2008, made a petition that they didn't want the games to be going on because they was not being paid for their name. I actually have friends right now that's in the NFL, they have the game Madden, that are in the game Madden and still have yet to be paid for that. So that just goes to show you this is a business from high school to NFL. And it's all business. And we're all business. We're just pawns of the business. We're slaves to the business. We're being violated to the business. So say a person is on a full ride scholarship. I'm going to give you an example, pretty much. The whole Alabama situation with Tua and Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts wasn't having such a hot game. Yes, he was removed. Tua came in the game. Now Jalen Hurts is all forgot about. I mean, some schools and some matters will take the scholarship away. Even some players that get hurt, serious injuries like broken ankle, foot. If you don't bring value to the team, they're kicking you out the team. Lost scholarship, got paid for school. Some people don't recover back from that because at the end of the day, if you don't finish the semester being on a full ride scholarship, you get to pay for the whole semester. And that's what some coaches are doing nowadays, and not giving any care in regards to their players. I just gave you an example of how my coach left us without even telling us. Pretty much, coaches not worried about us or school. They just worry about the money they can make from us. We're the money. Football, NCAA football, brings in so much money that I can't even think of. Like the national championship game this year, LSU versus Clemson, that game for tickets was more than a Super Bowl, and players are not being paid. Even player likeness is not even being paid. I'm gonna give you another example of what happened. There was a kicker actually that accepted a full ride scholarship to go to University of Central Florida. He actually declined the scholarship because he had a YouTube video on the side. He was making profit off videos he was making for doing cool tricks with football, soccer balls, just regards to kicking. NCAA said you have to either stop making the videos to play football or keep making the videos and don't play football. He decided to go on with his dream to continue to make the videos, and he lost a scholarship. I had to take a pause on that because that's actually crazy that you can have something, a hobby like that. It's not his fault. He's famous on it. And, it's like this whole thing, TikTok, people just making videos and whatnot. I mean, the man's liked on videos. That's cool for him, and it's sad you had to pick one or the other. He works that hard to get a scholarship just to deny it for something he likes doing, which is ridiculous. NCAA is corrupt. LeBron James even said it. Imagine people like LeBron James. Okay, I'm sure he doesn't care. I know this is college football, but he himself is saying that college is corrupt. He sees it. I'm sure he's not the only one who sees it. But people are being spoiled off their names. LeBron James, I know he doesn't care, like I said before, but he's making millions of dollars off his name, and he's not even saying nothing. All you have to do is to put his name. He was a private investor to Beats by Dre, and no one knew that. But once they said that, boom, $3 million stock rises. It's just crazy. Like give you an example, Justin Jefferson, a receiver that was just drafted by the Vikings. He was on the championship team at LSU. He had these shirts going on after the championship game was won. He had these shirts. He had like a tour shirt, so pretty much all his stats against the teams he played against that year. It became a pretty popular shirt. They said he had to wait to send that shirt until he got drafted because he pretty much graduated from LSU, and that profit he making, he can finally make that profit. So it's pretty much these people are controlling. I want to say we're like a control this pyramid because you either do good in the system and boom, you're getting name, you're on ESPN. Like the dude Trevor Lawrence, the quarterback for Clemson, I probably hear his name on ESPN more than anybody, and he does not receive a dime for his name.
Almost 15 minutes.
So this is just exploited information of personal information and true facts. I've seen it all. I mean, I'm a very credible source. I'm just giving you true details. This is why college athletes should be paid. Put yourself in my shoes or anybody else's shoes. Say you're from Florida and you're going to school in, let's just say Memphis. Not even Memphis, somewhere let's say Michigan. And you have no way to get home. How would you feel? You're not making no money. You're putting all this time to the campus, to the school, but you're not receiving nothing back except maybe a jacket. Thank you.